What are we expecting to come out of this trip and some of the, I guess, achievable elements?
Hi, Heidi. That's true. It's been just a little while since Yoon arrived in the U.S., and it seems like we're already seeing some of the deliverables. He met with the Netflix CEO, and the company said it will be investing $2.5 billion over the next four years in making the Korean TV series and movies. And so he will be pretty busy. Yoon will be pretty busy over the next week or so in the U.S. During his trip as he visits the NASA Space Center, and he will be speaking in the Congress and in Harvard, as well as hosting a business roundtable with multiple conglomerate heads, including the battery makers and the chip makers that are the major players in South Korea. But obviously, the most important would be his meeting with Biden, and a lot of the things will be discussed there, including especially the extended deterrence Jake Sullivan just mentioned. That will be because the two countries are marking and commemorating the 70th anniversary of their alliance, especially on the Mutual Defense Treaty. So they will be talking a lot about North Korea.
A very big week, but there was some friction ahead of the state visit. We had some comments made by President Yoon about Ukraine. What can you tell us?
That's true. So he, in an interview with Reuters, he did mention that he hinted at an open doors for more aids to Ukraine other than the humanitarian aid, hinting that there could be some military aid that South Korea would provide, and which South Korea has been refraining from. So that has had a little bit of friction there. He also does face some of the issues here 1 year into his office. With especially the U.S. when the U.S. announced the Inflation Reduction Act, as well as the CHIPS Act that would directly impact the South Korean manufacturers here. So he will have to lay the groundworks to and discuss the right direction with the U.S. on those. He also has multiple of the topics that he will be discussing. But looking back for the last 1 year, he has done a lot by improving relations with Japan and also trying to liaise between the relations with the U.S. and in terms of chips and the major businesses.